My name is Daniel Onodeko Onomusi. For the purposes of introduction, I was a former member of the House of Representatives 1999 to 2003. I'm a co-founder of the National Democratic Movement, which is a collaboration of non-governmental organizations across the country. We are crops of Nigerians who are passionate about the development and the situations in our various local governments. These are Nigerians who have a very strong feeling that the situation of things in most of our local governments needs to be addressed. And we've come together to look at what we need to do to salvage the situation. I'm very sure you must have seen over the years, and a couple of years for the last 14, 16 years, that in most local governments all over the Federation, nothing exactly has happened in all those places. What happens in most cases are that the governors and of most states divert the statutory allocations of this local government for other uses. As a result, there is no development of any sort in the local government. The governors have come to the extent of single-handedly determining who exactly represents the local government, who becomes the chairman of the local government, and they are compelled to sign to have received their statutory allocation. These are the things that goes on all over the Federation, and there is nothing anybody, and to some extent, some of us feel very, we feel very bad about it, that it's an insult on our integrity and our knowledge and on our position that such things are happening right in our respective local government and we cannot say anything to it. And so most of us who are coming together under the National Democratic Movement are resolved to look for a lasting solution to this problem. So what I'm about to share with you is the vision and how we need to rescue our various local governments from the shackles of these governors who have continued to impoverish our people and the communities that are supposed to benefit from this statutory allocation. And that is what we want to share with you. Now, the National Democratic Movement is not a political party and will never be a political party. We are not going to be a political party. We are here to actually stand in the gap between the electorate and the political parties. We are here to stand in between the gap between our various communities, our various local governments, and the development of our various local governments, and those who are in government. So we are not going to be a political party. And as a matter of fact, that's the position. As a result, we want to stand in between the gap. And so we have established this organization, this movement, which we call the National Democratic Movement. The purpose of it is to salvage, is to rescue our various local governments from the exploits of these executive governors all over the Federation. And so we are coming up with this proposal with the view to establishing the National Democratic Movement in every state of the Federation and in every local government and every ward, with the view to mobilizing Nigerians to taking some necessary steps. As I go on, I will disclose all these steps to you. Now, in the southwestern Nigeria, the National Democratic Movement is known as Tayeshe. Tayeshe, that's the meaning of National Democratic Movement. And in the northern part of the country, is called Gaya Dunia. And in the eastern part of Nigeria, we call it Meze Unwa. I'm sure some of you will understand that I may not be able to pronounce some of these words, but you will understand what I mean as we go on. Now, this is the entire purpose of it. The three major tribes in Nigeria, we have tried to give them a specific name that the various communities can really understand what the National Democratic Movement is all about. And so it's about rescuing our communities from the shackles of all these governors and what have you, so that development can come to our people, so that we can empower our various communities. It's so pathetic what is going on in some states, particularly in my own state. I must be very honest with you. The chairmen of the states are called to sign every month that they have received allocation. and there's absolutely nothing going on in any of the local governments all over the federation. We must do something about it. And so we are calling on those of us who are very passionate about the development of our local government to please join hands with us as we salvage our various local government. How do we intend to do this? We expect you, wherever you are, no matter the position you have held, if you are so passionate about the development of your community, we want you to go back straight to your community and enlighten the people about what I'm about to share with you now. We want you to go back to your community and discuss with your people. We need to set up Tayeshe, Gaya Dunia, and Mezie Unwa in every local government and every state of the federation. Now, what and how we intend to operate is this. We are very mindful of the fact that those who have the passion and want to actually contribute to the development of our communities cannot do so because they are either not financially buoyant or the fact that they are not connected to the state chairman or the governor or whoever. So it's not possible for those who really have the passion to want to contribute to have the access to contest election within the existing political parties. And so you have cronies of the leaders and what have you occupying those positions. And so we have looked into it and we have come up with a remedy to this. And anybody and everybody who believes that the need for our various local governments to be salvaged needs to come on board on this. Now, what do? You need to go back to your various local government, set up this very body, and we expect that the communities will look for competent hands who are able and who are so passionate about the development of our communities. We need you to identify such people, regardless of the fact that they have money or not. It's not about money, it's about the passion to be able to serve and to defend the interests of the people of that community. That's all we want. We will make necessary arrangements as to what we intend to do. So what you need to do for us now, anywhere you are hearing me, is to go back to your local government, ensure that we have competent hands who are willing to contest election. We will provide and make sure that such individuals are made to sign an undertaking with us as a non-governmental organization, which we can use to checkmate him or her should he fail to comply with what we're saying. We want people who will be able to go to the state assembly and hold their executive governor ransom to make sure that the statutory allocation of our various local governments are not deducted or are not diverted by the state governors. We want such people to come on board. We're going to document it, we're going to hold on to it, we're going to ensure that such people make an undertaking and we protect it. Now, if that is done, we will equally provide them with a political structure. We go into a discussion with any of the political structure parties that are in existence, that are already registered, and we can negotiate what to be paid under that circumstance. And with that, we can get them to contest election under such a political party, regardless of the financial whatever. And we will get the support. And if we can get the support of the communities to say, look, in view of this, and the undertaking that is made by this individual who is going to the state assembly or the national assembly to serve our interests and has documented this and has made a promissory note and has written his letter of resignation to the fact that should he or she fail to do such a thing, we can exercise our rights to, recall him through the submission of that letter of resignation. This is all we want to do. But we cannot do it as a political party. Neither can we ask anybody to submit the letter as a political party. You need to send that letter. You need to register. You need to come to Tayeshe or Gaya Dunia or Mezie Unwa to be able to, to exercise this. So if anybody is interested, we implore you to be to go back to your local government and do that. Now, how do we do it? When you get to your local government and you're able to put people together, please get in contact with our state office in your state. If you don't know where it is, we want to give you a phone number to call and we'll lead you on how to do it. Let us join our hands together and make Nigeria a better place. The number to call is 090-300-11100. Once again, the number to call is 090-300-11100.